Hello everyone, my name is Deja Bennett Allen. I am here to go over the IEP process today. The first thing we have on our list is talking about parent and guardian and student involvement in the IEP process. So that can take place in many ways. The parent can be the one to refer the child to get evaluated if they notice anything concerning within the child, and up to the age of 14, the student is not really involved. But once they turn 14, they will then be attending these IEP meetings, and they will try to understand what their disability is, how to make sure they're getting the accommodations that they need, and how to advocate for themselves. So the referral process begins when someone raises a concern about the child, and if the child has a learning disability or anything of the sort as to where they would need extra support, that could be raised again by a parent, a guardian, or a teacher or admin that works with the student. And once that process gets rolling, the student will be tested and evaluated, and based on the results of those evaluations, the student will then know, and the parents will also know, whether they are eligible for special education services. So once we get the results back and eligibility is determined, your child is now eligible for special education services. We get an IEP team together and we draft an IEP. There's many components to an IEP. So some of those are a no-rep, which lets us know whether certain services or accommodations that were had before are either changed or refused, and tells us why. We have special considerations, progress monitoring. So throughout the year, the student will continuously be monitored to test their progress to see if the accommodations are working. Transition planning, IEP cover letter that just has a quick snapshot of everything that will be talked about in the IEP. The assessment, present levels of academic and functional performances. Services, so services that will be provided to your child. Goals and objectives, placement, an extended school year, and least restrictive environment. So to wrap it all up, there's just a few things I want to note. That first and foremost, communication is so important. We don't want any gaps in between any of us, between us as teachers, parent or guardian, which is you, the student, admin, any reps that related services, anything that you need. Just communicate with us, and if we notice any changes in your child that you need to know about, we'll give you a call, and vice versa. If you guys notice anything that we need to know that could influence or help or kind of hinder your child's educational experience, you should let us know as well. And a part of that is us keeping our integrity by not having your students' information anywhere that can be seen from the public eye, making sure that all files are tucked away so that what we talk about stays in the room that we talk about, helping your student understand their disability or their accommodation so that they're able to advocate for themselves and that they're holding us up to the standard that we need to stay in. Thank you so much and have a great night.